Hello everybody, FoosMC here, and today we're going to take a quick look at Big Reactors, a new mod that they installed on the Crackpack server with the AT launcher. It's also available on some of the mod packs for Feed the Beast, and I believe also Tekkit. Okay, so let's try to make this quick and get started here. Alright, first of all, you're going to need the reactor casing. Okay, reactor casing is a combination of smelted charcoal or coal, and that gives you graphite, I believe, and those are used to make the casing. Okay, now if you're using a mod pack, most likely you're using NEI, and that will give you the recipe for it. So I'm not going to go into details about that, but the basic start that what you need first is, alright, let's go ahead and I already got that. Let's go ahead and get the well, let's go ahead and install some stuff so I have some room. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to install the controller. Controller is going to be black for now. Okay, and then we're going to do an access port and a power tap, and that should be all you need in there. Okay, next thing we're going to need is the yellorium fuel rod. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab one of those. Now we're not going to need the controller now, so go ahead and put one of those in there. Now this is the basic way to start. Now I'm looking for a rod controller. Okay, I had a quick coughing fit there. I seem to have gotten a bad cough. Alright, another thing you're going to need is the reactor control rod. Sorry about that. Oh, and it helps if you put the right thing in. Okay, and as you can see, it changed pattern, and that means that it is now a reactor. On the access port, if you right click there, you can put in your yellorium. Okay, and it's gonna put out the blue, I forgot what it is. Yeah, doing really good. Okay, so it's gonna put that out, and that's gonna be your waste product. Once you got that in there, if you come in here, activate it down here, it's gonna start putting out your power. As you can see, it puts out more power already than most units do in just about any mod pack. Yeah, so cool deal. So that's your basic one. Now these get bigger, hence the whole big reactors. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have fill this in. This is a 5x5. This is a good upgrade from the basic. Not the best, not the worst, but a good upgrade. Okay, and we're going to use this one because this one I can give details on pretty easily. Plus there's a few things that we're going to want to look at. Alright, so we're going to put the access there. We're going to put a power tap here, and we need a controller. Controller, here we go. Let's go ahead and dispose of that. I don't need that. Alright, so I'll put a controller there. Alright, so we now have the casing. We have access, power tap, controller. That's it, right? Alright, so now what we need are the rods. Now these you're going to want to space out at least one space apart. Yeah, you can access these and adjust them. Go ahead and knock all these out. We can get these up in here. Alright. Trying to hurry here, and I keep doing too many. And I did again. Alright, so each one of these has to have the reactor control rod. Now, as you can see, it's changed color, so it is a reactor. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. As you can see that, I don't know if that actually filled out, did it? Almost. Alright, so let's get a little bit more. There. Alright, so that is now going to keep that in there. Okay, now that we have that in there, we can now turn it on. As you can see, this puts out a whole lot more. Okay. Yeah, that's a whole lot more. Okay, but we're going to go ahead and turn this off. Okay, now, once you get that built, that's useful. But there's a few other things we want to add. It's going to be this redstone port, reactor redstone port. And you're actually going to need 2 of these. And you'll see why here in a sec. Alright. Let's see, you did that. Yes, it did. Okay, so we're going to need another type of block. And some redstone. Okay, and we're going to do this. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to set this one to read the power level. Okay, so once this hits, let's say 95%. Okay, active while below. Keyword. See, it says above by default. We want it to be active while it's below 95%. So hit commit. Okay. And this one is going to be set from signal. Okay. And that's just the first option from signal. So it's going to be powered on when the redstone is on. Alright, now if we come around here, you can see this is green. It's on. Once that gets up to 95%, it's actually going to shut itself off. And this is the part that I haven't seen in any tutorials yet, but yeah. Another thing you can do, let's do this. Well, I guess we can't really do too much. There. So, that light will turn off and tell you when your reactor's off. So it gives you good indication there. Alrighty. So, now, big reactors. There is also a turbine that you can run off of this. What I found is that see, went off. Is it doesn't seem to produce as much. It is supposed to be more efficient, which I do believe it is. But as far as needing power, and if you can do this, then it pretty much eliminates the need for doing the turbine. Another thing you can do is you can actually fill this with fluid. Your best option so far is liquid ender. Yeah, liquid ender. So if you can do that, then that will actually cool this, run it at a lower temperature, and in turn produce more power. I do have one that is 8 by I believe it's 8 by 11, something like that. It's pretty big. I'm actually putting out 59.3 KIRF, whatever that is. I think it's 1,000. So, yeah, these get really big. Like I said, 16 by 16. One block between each reactor. Liquid cooled if you can. It'll be awesome. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.